Hello! I would like to give you a little demonstration on Moodle how to effectively manage quizzes with your students. Before starting, make sure that you have turned editing on. You see, I've been creating a quiz here already. For the moment, this quiz is hidden. You can see that with a closed eye icon. So that means it's not available to students. Now let's have a quick look on the settings of our quiz. You can also specify an open and closing date and time for your quiz. The review options are quite interesting. For example, if you have different classes doing a similar quiz during the same week, it makes sense to take off all those ticks here, so immediately after the attempt and even while the quiz is still open, there is no feedback given to the students in order to prevent any cheating or copying. We have in Moodle 1.9.5 the possibility to use a secure window and to put a password in. This is an additional security option to make sure that no student can access the quiz when not authorized. I will now try to attempt this quiz. So I have a time limit of 5 minutes. First, I'm prompted to enter the password. And then I can start my quiz. So we have the remaining time displayed here in the upper left corner. And then I can very easily check my multiple choice questions. Once the student has finished entering all the answers, make sure clicking on this button here, Submit All and Finish. So once the student is allowed to have feedback and to review his quiz, we have the automatic grading here. We have the time and also some feedback. And here Moodle shows you whether you answered the right way, or if not, if you answered wrong, Moodle shows you also which would have been the right answer. Now, let's have another look how this quiz was set up. Actually, Moodle is working with a system called the question bank. So I've entered here, for example, a question bank of 30 different questions. Of course, you can use other question types than the multiple choice. As I'm using this quiz for 5 different classes, I'm using the random question option in Moodle. That means for my little test quiz here, I just added up those random questions. That means for each student, Moodle is picking up 5 random questions from my question bank. Of course, as a teacher, I can also have a look on the grades of my students. So typically, all the grades would be displayed in here once the students have attempted this quiz.